So guys, so many terrorist attacks happening across the world. Like you can see, this headline here says 12 dead, 29 injured in Bondi Beach shooting by Islamic terrorists targeting Sydney's Jewish community in Australia. So guys, this happened. Two men, from Islamic background came out shooting at the Jewish people while they were having their ceremony, and at the end of the day, 29 people were injured while 12 were died. I'm going to allow you to take a look at what Trump said after this attack. Also, in places like Germany, the Christmas markets have been shut down because of fear of terrorist attacks by all these, Muslim people that came into Europe. And even in France, the Christmas Eve celebration has been cancelled because of fear of terrorist attacks. So guys, Europe has been invaded. I mean, the entire world is experiencing the highest of terrorism. Even like in Nigeria, we know that it is being whispered that there are plans to attack during this Christmas, and that is why every Nigerian must be on alert, because it's all about jihad, it's all about Islamizing the entire world, it's all about Islam being the dominating, religion in the world. Also, like you can see here, 7 years ago, the UAE foreign minister issued a warning to the West. His words now sound more prophetic than ever. This was a UAE foreign minister at that time telling Europe that, see, all these people you are bringing in, they are going to fight you, and that is what Europe is experiencing. Do you know that recently there was an attack? In short, every Christmas there must be an attack in one Christmas market or the other in Europe, and that is what we are seeing now. Now take your time and just watch these videos I've got for you. Watch this video, and also you are going to be hearing the testimony of a Nigerian military man who has come out to expose, why the insecurity in Nigeria is not going to end anytime soon. First, I want you to take a look at what Donald Trump said, and also some other Westerners who have spoken as regards to all these attacks happening across the world. And then you are going to listen to what this Nigerian military man has revealed. I mean, this Nigerian man who is said to have, fought against Boko Haram and the rest of them, what he has got to reveal about insecurity in Nigeria and why it is not going to end anytime soon. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
Before we begin, however, I want to just pay my respects to the people. Unfortunately, 2 are no longer with us. Brown University, 9 injured, and 2 are looking down on us right now from heaven. And likewise in Australia, as you know, that was a terrible attack, 11 dead, 29 badly wounded. And that was an anti-Semitic attack, obviously. And I just want to pay my respects to everybody. I must say in Syria also, we had an attack in Syria, and we had 3 great patriots terminated by bad people, and not the Syrian government. It was ISIS. Syrian government fought by our side. The new president fought by our side. But I just want to pay my respects to the families. We also had 3 injured, but 2 of them are already out of the hospital, and one's going to be okay. But we lost 3, so it was a rough day. But to Australia and the Prime Minister, to everybody that we know so well, we get along with so well, we have a great relationship. That's a terrible situation going on over there. Think of that. And Brown University, great school. Great, really one of the greatest schools anywhere in the world. Things can happen. So to the 9 injured, get well fast, and to the families of those 2 that are no longer with us, I pay my deepest regards and respects from the United States of America. Thank you very much. It's a very important thing to say, and we mean it. I can tell you in Syria, there will be a lot of damage done to the people that did it. They got the individual person, but there'll be big damage done. And the other, supposedly, they call him a person of interest, so I'll keep it along those lines so we don't get ourselves in any trouble. But they have a person of interest at Brown. And in Australia, you probably read, it's been a very, very brave person, actually, who went and attacked frontally one of the shooters and saved a lot of lives. So very brave person who's right now in the hospital, pretty seriously wounded. So great respect to that man that did that. But we're here for a different reason. We're here to celebrate Christmas and to celebrate, and I think today we can say loudly, we celebrate Hanukkah. because that was such a horrible attack. That was a purely anti-Semitic attack.
How many of you remember Chibok girls? This guy was one of the soldiers that was sent to rescue Chibok girls when they were kidnapped by Boko Haram. And what this guy is about to reveal is going to blow your mind. This is his experience. Bro, I can't believe you're one of the soldiers that was sent to rescue Chibok girls.
I am.
The security situation of Nigeria, do you think it's going to get better anytime soon?
Honestly speaking, I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon.
Why do you say so?
Because it's deeper than what we think. It's deeper than what people see. Because there are a lot of players behind the insecurity going on currently in Nigeria. People that are supposed to fight the insecurity, they are behind it.
Can you tell us some of the things you experience that is making you speak this way?
I'll give an example. In Zamfara, we had an intel about a particular guy that manufactures AK-47. So we got the order to go arrest this person. When we got to the community, we saw this man with more than 50 AK-47.
Wow.
He has lived almost all of his life in Russia. He knows how to manufacture weapons. So we arrested this guy, and 15 to 20 minutes later, we got a call from someone at the top, and we were ordered to release him at that spot. And not just to release him, to escort him back. So we had to let him go instantly.
Wow.
That is just one of the things we face, because as soldiers, we obey orders, we don't question orders. So if we're ordered to do something, we do it. If we're ordered to release somebody, we just follow the orders.
I can't believe this. What are some of the other things you've experienced that has made you conclude that it will be difficult for insecurity to stop in Nigeria?
I've worked with some paramilitary as well. Not just the army. Like, the army is not just responsible for the insecurity in the country. Like, I've worked with paramilitaries, and I have seen a situation whereby police were called that they were robbers. That some robbers were robbing people on the highway. And they received a call not to disturb those robbers.
Are you serious?
Honestly.
Jesus Christ, I find this hard to believe.
That's why I said it's deeper than what people see or people think. If you're not in it, I just feel like insecurity for now is not going anywhere. And sorry to say, it might be getting worse, because nobody is doing anything about it. Kidnappers, they're being paid ransom. Armed robbers, even if they get caught, they'll be released. The system, not just the system, is corrupt.
The system is corrupt.
The system is just so corrupt.
Wow, this is really crazy. So, tell us about your experience with the Chibok girls.
I'll say it's a nightmare, because we lost some good people, some good soldiers. When we went to rescue those Chibok girls, this particular place was Damboa. So we went there, and already they knew we were coming. So some of them dashed, they ran away. And the ones that we met, we exchanged fire with them. At some point, they tried using the women as cover.
As shield.
As shield, because they know we will not engage. Though none of the women were killed, but the Boko Harams that we killed, surprisingly, these women were upset with us.
The Chibok girls.
The Chibok girls, the ones we met, they were 21 in numbers. They were crying because we killed their husbands. Because some of them have kids already.
Oh.
Some of them, all of them are married to the Boko Haram there.
Stockholm syndrome.
So they were upset. They were not ready to leave that bush. They were fighting us for killing their husbands. Even when tried forcing them inside our healers to bring them back to town. They refused. We had to apply force to bring them back.
So the Chibok girls were not even interested to be rescued?
They were not. They were not.
It seems they were really comfortable with this.
They were okay there because
they had fallen in love with the bandits.
I just don't understand the reason why, but we were all surprised because we came to rescue you people, but they were fighting us because we've killed their husbands.
Wow, this is crazy.
The army, soldiers are doing a lot, but people only get to see the negative side on social media. But when it comes to Boko Haram, bandits, and the rest, we've lost so many soldiers. The civil population don't get to feel what we're feeling. The trauma and everything.
The things you have to lose. Yeah.
Because for every soldier that has been in Operation Lafia Dole in Borno State, once you leave that bush, you will never be the same. At some point, you will become something you never thought you would be. Probably a monster. Because you have to do some certain things to survive. It's either you kill or get killed. As long as you're posted to Borno State, that's just the only option you have.
So you have to pull the trigger at all times?
You just have to pull the trigger.
At what age did you join the Nigerian army?
Though the age to join the army is 18, but I was barely 17 when I joined the army because it was easier for me because I came from a military background. My dad is also a soldier. My uncle is a soldier. I have cousins and my elder brother is also a soldier. So it was easier for me because all my life it has always been about the military. It's the only thing I know.
So at the point you got involved in military combat, were you disappointed to realize that the structure is corrupt?
Very disappointed.
You didn't know that before now?
I grew up in the barracks, but I never knew
it was deeper
than what I was seeing until I got into the system and I realized that it's just too much. It's just too much. I never thought that I was in secondary school when Boko Haram started their struggle. I never thought that it would last to the point that I would come and join that fight. Which I did. And till date, Boko Haram is still existing.
Do you think that fight is ever going to end?
I don't know. But I don't think it's going to end anytime soon because a lot of people are benefiting from it. A lot of people are benefiting from it.
There was someone I interviewed. What do you mean by a lot of people are benefiting from it? Do you want to say something about that?
Whenever the government brings money for certain things, those things are not done. The money doesn't get to the right places and the right people, especially for weapons, ammunition, feeding. Certain people benefit from it. And also, when some soldiers die in the bush, the families are not aware that the governments are supposed to pay them.
Oh, so they are supposed to pay the family?
Yeah.
And some of these families don't get any payments?
They don't get any payments.
Like how much is it? Is it supposed to?
I don't know.
You don't know? But they are entitled to...
They are entitled.
Wow.
Even if you've served just one day in the army and you died in...
Your family is entitled to a certain amount of money.
But a lot of people are not aware. So that money is being paid.
Yeah.
But someone is benefiting
from it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So for some people, the whole Boko Haram thing is a means of income to them. And they'll do anything not to stop that income from coming.
Because they are making so much
money from it.
That's crazy. Somebody I interviewed said that he was adopted by Boko Haram and he noticed that Red Cross, Nigerian Red Cross and some NGOs were involved they were even supporting these Boko Haram people. They will bring them supplies. So I don't know if that statement is true or false.
It's very true.
Are you
We've
sure?
known about certain NGOs that they will come to our camp, collect information, go to Boko Haram camp, and give them details.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, at some point, we had to stop NGOs from coming to the camp. Till date, NGOs don't go to certain places where soldiers are in that Borno state.
They were leaking information.
They were leaking information, the numbers of soldiers, the kind of weapons, everything they see, they get to report back to Boko Haram.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's what that person said, he's right. It's true.
And it's possible these NGOs are making so much money too.
Yeah.
From this insurgency.
They are making money from it too. That's why I said a lot of people are benefiting from it. A lot of people.
Wait, why are these NGOs supporting these bandits, this Boko Haram?
Because it's a means of income to them.
And they give them supplies.
Yes.
Do
There
they
are
think
people that also contribute to these NGOs because so many people have lost their homes. So many people in Borno State don't have a home right now. So many people would donate to these NGOs thinking they are helping these people. But the NGOs are helping themselves. But they still have some NGOs with good intentions.
Yeah.
But most of them are corrupt.
Very corrupt. I've watched some documentaries. I also hear that there are some human rights organizations that think that these bandits and kidnappers, these Boko Haram people, should not be attacked.
True.
You understand that they should be arrested and not executed.
True.
Is that statement true?
Very true. Some human rights, they don't value the lives of soldiers, but they value the lives of these insurgents, Boko Haram. Boko Haram, to them, Boko Haram can kill soldiers, but soldiers cannot just kill Boko Haram. That is the reason why a certain human rights, they sued the army because they felt like the army was killing Boko Haram unjustly. They've sued the army entirely, the chief of army staff. Like, they just feel like soldiers are supposed to not harm these terrorists. We should arrest them and they should follow the proper channel, which they don't. Because we've seen cases where you will arrest somebody and the person will come back in a week later with a fresh attack. And most of the time, we don't go to their camp. They come to our camp. They come to our camp. They launch the attack most of the times. Leaving your family behind, you will get to bond with different people, your colleagues. You will bond and have this brotherhood. Or at the end of the day, you might just lose somebody you're talking to in the next 5 minutes.
The feeling of going to war front and then returning alone. You're not returning with your brothers.
Most times, if we're not experiencing an attack when the camp, like those that will be on duty will be on duty, then the rest of us will be playing card, Ludo. Then the next 10 minutes, there'll be an attack. And after the attack, you just realize the person you were playing with is dead.
Try.
And sometimes the trauma that comes with it is seeing a friend of yours that was shot, but he's not dead yet. Then he's calling you for help. You can't go to him because you will get shot too. Then him dying, your conscience will fight you like you were supposed to go help him. But deep down, you know, once you leave your cover, you will get shot. Because Boko Haram, they are trained. They have snipers as well. So once you leave your trench, you're done for. Most Nigerians feel like soldiers are just heartless and they don't relate well with civilians, but it's not true. With the level of commitment that I'm not saying this because I'm a soldier, I'm saying this because I have seen the passion the commitment from a lot of soldiers. Like, we just want this country to be better, peaceful. But it's deeper than us and it's bigger than us. We're only doing the best we can. Soldiers are on checkpoints, VIP escorts, chasing kidnappers, chasing armed robbers, bandits, Boko Haram, everywhere. Even on top of water, you will see Nigerian army there. We're everywhere, just trying to make sure that there is peace.
And there's security
and there's security in the country. But it's just a lot of soldiers have lost their life fighting for peace.
Those of you watching this video, if you see soldiers anywhere, please salute them, encourage them, show them some love, because after listening to this story, you will have a very deep insight of what people who wear those camouflages go through every day to maintain peace and order in the society that we are living in.
I also want to applaud the wives of soldiers, because in every barrack right now, we have more widows than those that their husbands are still alive.
What are some things you've done to survive?
At the point I got lost in the bush, after an attack, the attack was so bloody that we had to withdraw. And in the course of withdrawing, we went different ways. We just scattered. And I found myself in the bush alone with just 16 rounds. And at some point, I had to keep one round for myself, that I would rather end it than allow them to catch me alive. So I had 15 rounds in the chamber, in my magazine, then one round in my pocket. That if worse comes to worse, I'll end it, because it will be more brutal if they capture me alive. So I was in the bush for 3 days, searching for a way out, and because of thirst, I had to drink my pee. I drank my urine because of thirst, and I got to a point I had no urine in me anymore. I could not pee anything.
No food, no water.
And God's so kind, there is no food, no water, nothing. And I passed out the third day. I had no idea where I was. I just passed out. And when I woke up, I was in the headquarters.
All these terrorist groups are Muslims. All the terrorists in the world.
There's never been one Christian terrorist.
One Christian group that come to attack people, raising, shouting, hallelujah, oh praise the Lord. There is no single one in the world. But when you go, Al-Qaeda are Muslim. Their leader, says Osama bin Laden, is Muslim.
Yes.
Al-Shabaab, Muslim. Boko Haram, Muslim. Houthi, Muslim. Hamas, Muslim. Harakat al-Mujahideen, Muslim. Ansaruddin, Muslim. All the terrorists in the world are Muslim. When they attack you, you attack them back, is another thing. It's the same that happened in Plateau. About this, a Fulani people come to attack him. It's in his farm. He's working in his own place. He wanted to defend himself. But now the government come arrest him.
And I heard that was one of the conditions the United States gave Nigeria to release him first. So life is only in Jesus.
Yeah.
If you want life,
come to Jesus.
The Bible and the Quran tells you that that is where life is. That is where guidance is. Jesus is the way. That is where salvation is. That is where the assurance of eternity with God is. It's very clear, both in scripture and in the Quran. And if you are sincerely seeking, then you cannot feign ignorance not to have found, because this is the truth.
There is a lot of things to say. When you go to the Quran, you can see the story about Jesus. But my problem is that you can see even the birth of Jesus, you can see that.
In the Quran?
In the Quran. But my problem, there is no single verses in the Quran that show that the parent of Prophet Muhammad or the birth of Prophet Muhammad.
Wow.
They mention his name just 4 times in the Quran.
No.
4 times in the Quran.
You mean
the name? Muhammadin ma kana Muhammadan ala Muhammadin Muhammadur Rasulullah. But when you go to the Quran, you can see a number of name that they call Jesus in
all
the
over the Quran.
Over the Quran.
And Muhammad only 4 times.
Only 4 times. There is no any name of his parent there.
So there's no genealogy of Muhammad.
No.
But the Bible has the genealogy of Jesus.
Of Jesus. You can see even the parent of Mary, and you can see everything in the Bible.
whole details.
The whole details.
Eyewitness accounts. So, which means Muhammad just appeared.
I think even the devil said he took that because he's already a thief.
Yeah.
He took that strategy of incarnation in the human being.
Yes.
I will not mention any name or to say any other prophet or
Yes.
to blame or to
Yes.
accuse any prophet,
Yes.
but we say that even the devil took that
Yeah.
power of reincarnation into the human body so that to destroy and kill.
So guys, let me quickly take you through some of the reactions on the social media. This has to do with fear grips commuters as bandits abduct, rob travelers on a Lorin Ogbomosho highway. So this Christmas here is your tent, O Israel. So guys, this person say, where are the OPC, Forest Guard, Amotekun, Police, Nigerian Army, Chief Gani Adams, and Tinubu, common man? Everywhere needs to be secured this festive period, Bami. I mean, everywhere needs to be secured, you know, if they care. Sounds like someone needs to, a swift rescue mission, darling. And this one here says they should stop the attack. So guys, people are just wondering the audacity of these terrorists. This one says, well, I just passed the Lorin Ogbomosho Express and there's nothing like that. And this one says, this will be the very first Christmas in history of Nigeria that many won't be traveling. And this one, every Yoruba common criminal now is known as a bandit, thereby removing the fact that there is Yoruba indigenous criminals in town. The name bandit is fantastic hideout for the Yoruba terrorists. I don't know why this person is saying this. Most of this kidnapping is the northern Fulanis that are the cause. This one say it was carried out by Yoruba Fulani. Their government gives them gun and they are protected by APC Yoruba rulers. Bandits should finish those Yorubas. Bandits should finish those Yorubas. Nobody should pray for that. That bandits should go after a particular tribe. No, we don't want that. Everybody deserves to live in peace in Nigeria, and that is what we are canvassing for. We don't want anybody to fall victim. Rather, we are calling on the government to do the right thing. Nigerians deserve to be secured. Nigerians deserve the right to life, especially this festive period. This is going to be like, let me not just say the worst Christmas, but I tell you, this is supposed to be the best Christmas, but at the same time, many people will not be traveling. This one, yes, this is the fear Tinubu and APC Ononuga wants to achieve. You can travel freely or go to church in your own country. You can't travel freely or go to church in your own country. Some of their urchins and louds don't see the decay. Now, wow, I will get to my mango plantation. You know how Ogbomosho now. Okay, this person is wondering how he's going to get to his plantation. APC terrorists have started again. I believe this is high time the Nigerian government and the international community proscribe them as terrorist organization. I don't know if this is a northerner. This news is fake. There are no bandits in the area. Southwest is crisis free. Nowhere is safe anymore, and these people are fast approaching like they are hell bent on moving south. That is just their plan. And this other person here say everywhere is quiet as nothing is happening, as though nothing is happening. If it was during Jonathan now, all major roads would have been blocked and peaceful protests would be led by all so-called celebrity and religious leaders. Fulani kidnappers everywhere in Yoruba land. Their romance with Fulani is really bearing fruit. And this person here say, now Ogbomosho I finished from since 2017. I have not go towards that route. Now wow, Nigeria is finished. And this person say Oluburuko is more concerned about taxing the poor to death. That Tinubu is more concerned taxing the poor to death. For how long will we continue living in fear? Official Tinubu, kindly resign now. I think this one is good. I've not seen people calling on Tinubu to resign. What's happening to Tulumbu to try Biku? Ilorin Ogbomosho Highway, it's getting close. Okay, this is a Ilorin route, Ilorin Ogbomosho. Well, it's possible because those terrorists, they've captured Ilorin, and once Ilorin is invaded, coming to other southwest states will not be difficult. This is how this has become like a daily news. The people are no longer even reacting to it. I mean, it will favor me and my family. And this person say, when will this stop? Now our son, let him do it. Bandits don't enter Yoruba land. Okay, this person is saying, our son, let him do it. This person said, Nigeria will travel. Even if the world was burning in the direction they are going, it will not happen to me mentally. All of you who support one Nigeria will buy finish. No, nobody will buy. We don't pray anybody buys. And this person here say, the people of this axis needs to understand that Nigeria government knows knows we are being kidnapped, but it's trying to manage the kidnapping. And this person, well done. You guys should start defending yourself. It don't reach everywhere. Jesus, how come? Another person here say, my sister, here you go. This is close to you at Lautech. Another person here says, so all those Kwara police will fit check person panty. No fit do anything for this road. They are gradually advancing towards Lagos. That's even the scariest part. These terrorists are gradually coming down to Lagos. Our government does not really react proactively. They will wait until what will happen has happened, and they will start moving. Just like we saw all those kidnapping happening in schools. How many times have these terrorists succeeded kidnapping children from schools? Is there no solution? Some of these schools are located in isolated environments, and sometimes they are boarding schools, and these children will just be there, and somebody will just come in and pick them, then would demand for millions of naira they didn't work for. Oh God. So guys, a whole lot is happening in Nigeria today, and there is this image of the Almajiri. Somebody posted and said, who failed them, the government or their parents? Talking about Almajiri children in Nigeria. Say, who failed them? Is it the government that failed them or their parents? I don't even know who to blame. I think at the same time it's the government. Not really their government first, then follow their parents, because in so many countries education is mandatory. So when you make it compulsory, the northerners will not have any reason not to send their children to school. So the government leads, family follows when it comes to all this. When government put a very strong policy that you must take your child to school, then there is no need for you not to. There will be no reason. So let's see how people are reacting. This person says government first, followed by their parents. And this person says, I think their parents first. This person says the society, family, religion, and government. There is nothing like this in Islam. Can you imagine? Stop. Okay, this person says Islam. There is nothing like this in Islam. This person says their parents and religion. Very stupid of you mentioning religion. Can you imagine? This person posted this and people are reacting and he's using a negative language. So I think all these out of school children, they are the main challenge Nigeria is going to be having. This means if you have given birth to them in Europe, even without parents, they will live a better life. The country failed even the parents. The country failed even the parents. Their parents for not using their brain. Can you imagine? The Igbos were failed by the government, and the rest of the world see where we are today. Do you know why? Because our parents made us of their brain and never rely on the government. Okay, and this person said this one who failed them is their parent, not government. And this one their parents, because now them they enter the Oza room, no be government. Government even provide free birth control pill. them say sweet with paper wrap no dey sweet. Sweet with paper wrap no dey sweet. This person, their parents who keep marrying off children, and these children betting children with no skills, knowledge, finances, and mental maturity needed to parent them. This nonsense is normal in the north. Okay, so this person is saying that the Almajiri children should be blamed on the parents, not the family, not the government, because the parents, when they give birth to children, they will allow their children to be married underage, and the underage children will now give birth to children they cannot take care of, and then they end up becoming Almajiri children. And this person say their parents, number one, don't go producing kids you can't take care of. It's madness on parents before government. The government ought to compel their parents to care for them, or go to jail, or refuse to give birth to them. I think this makes sense, if the government puts education as compulsory, is part of the way to make sure everybody is educated. Their parents first, then the government. The government can put an end to this by holding their parents responsible. Their parents failed them. You don't blame the government before blaming government for failing you. I suggest you have your SSCE certificate first, because from your primary secondary education prove how serious your parents brought you up. Their parents, during the rain season, 90% of their parents would take them back to the village to perform farming. When farming season ends, they will send them back. Why can't they use the money they earn from the farming? Both government and government keep organizing mass wedding, even for beggars, an addition for more wives. For low and no income earners, they in turn keep multiplying the society, and the elites boast, we are kingmakers, we have the numbers. You regret? I think this makes sense, This really makes sense. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. That the Almajiri children, who should be blamed? Is it the parents, or is it the government? Now this one said the government first, then they have the power to change things around. That's why they are the government. It's the responsibility of the government to change the parents' way of thinking for the first place. Who failed their parents? The lies and the answers you are looking for. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.